Okay, now this is going to be our interview. After this interview, we're interviewing like ourselves, sort of like a, what do they call that when you go to the jail? And then they have to ask you a bunch of questions. It's not an interview, but it's sort of like a, can't remember. But anyway, so anyway, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I'll try.
You'll try. Okay. These are going to be questions. This is something that's going around on. Don't be looking at the questions. It's going around on like mostly on Yarny, on
The hell's Yarny?
Yarny. It's YouTubes that do things with yarn. So these are like non-yarny questions, so it has nothing to do with yarn or thread or fabric or paper or glue.
Okay.
And so now we're going to go with these questions. And what is your favorites? They're kind of like what are your favorites types of questions. Okay.
Budweiser.
Oh, get out. That's not even a question, but maybe one day in your life it was Budweiser, but not for the last 30-ish years. Okay, now, what was your favorite decade of life? Decade.
That's a hard question to answer.
Okay.
Um,
In your 20s, your 30s, your 40s?
Yeah, this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Your 70s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or my 50s.
Or 50s?
Since you and me got together, whenever that was.
Ah, okay. I have to say that's mine too. Well, mine, yeah. Mine, yeah. What in my 20s? 30s was pretty calm. 40s. I think this retirement age, yeah. 70s because 70s, that's when I get to do all my crafting. Okay, what was the favorite job you ever had?
Heavy equipment operator.
Was it really? That was fun, huh? Heavy equipment operator, yeah. Mine was that working with old folks and
Yeah.
activity director.
And I kind of liked working down there at the shop too.
At the shop, at the sign shop?
Yep.
Making signs.
Making signs. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Mine's purple, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I kind of got a hint on that.
What's your favorite music?
Early rock and roll.
Early rock and roll. Yeah. All right. Favorite food?
Cooked.
Cooked food is his favorite food. Yeah, that's good. That's a good answer. Okay. Okay. Do you say soda or pop?
Mostly I say Coca-Cola.
I knew you was gonna say that. He's a Southern boy. He's Southern, and he don't say Coke. I mean, he don't say pop or soda. He says, "What kind of Coca-Cola you want? What kind of Coca-Cola you want?" I think it's a Southern thing. I started out saying pop up in Minnesota, but when we moved down to the South, then it became soda, and then after I met you, then it became Coca-Cola. Okay, now, what's your favorite animal?
Well, that's a hard one.
It's a hard one.
Yeah. I still got to give cats a good grade on that.
Yeah, even though you're allergic to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like cats too.
Yeah, we're going to give it a whack again.
We are. Okay, what's your favorite holiday?
My birthday.
You know what? When I was going through these, I knew you was going to say that. I just knew you. I know this guy. He loves his birthday. He just loves his birthday. But it's like a celebration on another level. You finish another level. You get to have birthday. You get the cake and you get the ice cream and yeah, yeah. I think I don't. I don't know if I have a favorite holiday. I don't think I have a favorite holiday. I just like days, all days. Okay, what's your favorite book?
Oh Lord, there ain't no answer to that.
This guy reads constantly. He's probably read a million books in his life because he reads constantly. So there's like no answer to a favorite book.
I tell you what, probably my favorite author is, but
Yeah, go ahead with that.
Stephen King.
Stephen King. Yes. You know what? I think my if I was to name a favorite book, I think, and we're talking novels here, is Anne of Green Gables. But
That's a good one.
yeah, that is a good one. I love that story. I just loved Anne of Green Gables.
Yeah,
So
that's a girly book though.
yeah, well, yeah. What is your favorite kind of pizza?
Um, Lots of stuff on it.
Lots of stuff. We used to call that garbage pizza back
Yeah,
in the day. Garbage pizza. Just everything on it. I like everything on my pizza too, except the anchovies. We'll leave those alone.
yeah, leave them off. And,
Yeah.
and onions. I don't like onions.
Oh yeah, I do. I like the onions. Okay. What is your favorite hobby?
Reading.
Reading. Has that always been your favorite hobby?
No, for a long time I was into woodworking, and I enjoyed that real well.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of woodworking, I just have to show you this. And he did. I brought some stuff in because I knew he was going to say that. This is the kind of thing he did. Do you see how that is It's cut on a scroll saw. He made this for me one day, and that's cut out on a scroll saw. He did that, and he also did this. That says Jesus. It's a cross, and I mean he made many things,
Yeah,
but this was also done on a scroll saw.
yeah, that's one of my favorites.
See, it's about 3/4. Is that 3/4 of an inch thick
Well,
wood?
no, it's 1 inch, but
One
it's
inch.
not one. It's not.
But that's his goat.
Finished wood is not actually a whole inch. It's
But that's made on the scroll saw.
yeah,
And now this one here will knock your socks off. He did this. This is a carving. But this is carving on a machine.
yeah,
He carved this on a machine. Now it was just a regular piece of wood. But what he had to do first was to program what he wanted carved on the computer. And so then the computer would run the machine. So he first put in this design. He had to create the design on the computer, and then he carved it out on the machine. And this here is just beautiful. Oh, he wrote on the back, to my darling Elizabeth, with all my love, Richard, 10/9/09. So he made that in '09. And that's beautiful.
and not 1809 either.
Yeah, well, it was 1809, but we couldn't tell anybody that. But anyway, I knew he was going to say that. That's why I wanted y'all to see a couple of the things that he's made. And I mean, that is only just a small touch of what he's made. Okay, now, oh, it's on the wrong side.
That's a whole lot of questions.
Okay, what is your favorite TV series? I know the answer to that one too.
This old house.
Yes! This Little House. This TV series. Well, that's not what I thought you was going to say, though, really.
What do you think I was going to say?
What is it you watch every night? Reruns of.
Oh,
You watch it every evening.
I ain't watched TV in
No, but now you're watching it on videos.
oh NCIS.
NCIS. I think he has bought every season on video, and he's been watching them or rewatching them on videos. Every night he watches NCIS. He loves that.
Got all the original NCIS videos, and now I got the NCIS New Orleans, and I got another series too, but I don't remember what it is. I'd have to go back to my room and look.
Okay, and then I don't know. I think my favorite series ever was Little House on the Prairie, and then you bought that whole.
I've got that whole series too.
Well, you bought it for me, so
Yeah.
I have it. Okay, now favorite fruit.
Bananas.
Yeah, and I think mine is cherries, or yeah, cherries and grapes. All right.
I like cherries and grapes too.
Yeah, your favorite's bananas. Always been. Okay, favorite vegetable.
It's hard. I don't know.
It's hard because you don't really like vegetables, period, do you?
I eat them, but
You eat them when I poke them in front of you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got a favorite on it.
I don't think you do either. Now, my favorite vegetable probably is broccoli, although I can't eat it anymore. Okay. In high school, what was your favorite subject?
English.
English? And I believe it too. I believe it because he's like the English police. He is the English police. I'm telling you. If I mispronounce a word, he'll explain to me that I mispronounced the word. And then, he was always, whenever I would like have to type something up or something, I would do something. I did a lot of things on the computer to printouts for my work. For like writing out uh, lyrics for songs and something for our singing ones. And he was always my editor. He would go over it and find if I didn't put the punctuation in the right place or something. Thank God he doesn't do that anymore. And my favorite subject in school was always home ec. I don't even remember any of the others.
Well, they had home ec when I was in high school, but boys wasn't allowed to go to it.
Heck, nobody. They weren't. No. I loved home ec. I don't even remember any of my other subjects. Just home ec was good. Now, I wished my history was. I wish that was my favorite because now I want to know about history. But at the time, I didn't give
I
up.
think boys can go to home ec now, though.
Yeah, they can. Yeah. Okay, who is your favorite actor?
Well, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one. Or who is your favorite actor now? Or they can be dead, you know.
Gibbs.
Gibbs. He's on NCIS today. My favorite actor, I think. Oh my goodness. I don't guess I have a favorite actor. That's kind of weird too. But lately I've been watching that what's his name? What's his name? Johnny Depp. I just love Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp. Now I've been watching him on his little YouTube videos because now he's going through this little court case thing. He's as cute as a button. But my favorite show too to watch him in was Benny and June. My favorite movie to watch him in was Benny and June. Although that one doesn't get talked about much anymore. Now they always talk about that one where he was Pirates of the Caribbean or something. But I just loved him in Benny and June. And how about your actors, favorite actors?
I don't know if I've got a favorite.
I know you used to have the favorite, and what was her name? Oh, see, now we don't have no favorite memories anymore. We don't have no memory. I know who it used to be. It used to be, what was her name? Sandra Bullock. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. He used to really love Sandra Bullock's movies that she played in. She's good though. She was real good. I think my favorite actress was always. Oh, good grief. That lady that played in British of Madison County, that was another favorite movie. And I don't remember her name. She played along with that other guy that was.
Not a clue.
Okay, these questions are not good for those who have a poor memory because, and I don't even remember the man's name that she played with, but I can't remember. But if you ever just watch Bridges of Madison County, there was a guy and a lady, and the lady she was like, oh, Meryl Streep. I just loved her too. Meryl Streep, and she played against with this one guy that was pretty common, but I don't remember his name. And who's your favorite singer? I know the answer to this.
Roy Orbison.
Roy Orbison. I knew it. Yes, he loves Roy Orbison. He just and he can just. We can tell old Alexa play us some Roy Orbison, and Alexa will just play song after song of Roy Orbison, and that's his favorite. My favorite singer. I like him too, but I don't know if I ever had a favorite singer. Period. Oh, I know the one. Bette Midler. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I like her too.
Bette Midler. She's one of them anyway. Who's your favorite superhero?
Me.
You are my favorite superhero too. You betcha. I don't guess I have.
I don't know if I got a favorite superhero.
Yeah, I guess we're too old to even have superhero favorite. Except the Roadrunner. Was Roadrunner a superhero?
Yeah, Roadrunner.
He was a superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he could get squashed and come back to life. Um, Comedian. Favorite one.
Oh God, that's hard.
Favorite comedian.
I can see his face, bald headed,
Bald headed,
short.
short. Bald headed and short.
Can't remember his name.
Can't remember his name. Um, you know what? I'm thinking of that guy that was, I think he was from Louisiana, and his name was, he had a name. I know he had a name. I think he was from Louisiana. If he wasn't from Louisiana, he had a lot of relatives in Louisiana because he talked about them always in his jokes. Or no, it wasn't Louisiana, it was Mississippi. East Duwadiddy, Mississippi. Where, who was that? You know who I'm talking about, don't
Know who
you?
you talking about?
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
No name.
Well, I guess we didn't study for this. Okay, your favorite season?
That's got to be spring.
Spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, spring is nice. I like spring too. I like spring.
I don't like cold weather, and I've always kind of liked summer, but it's getting where it's too hot in the summer now.
Yeah, too hot in the summer. All right. And your favorite movie? This is another test on the memory. Good night. Favorite movie? Well, I just talked about two of mine. Benny and June was one, and British of Madison County was one. Oh my God, the Titanic. That was a good
That
movie
was
too.
a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know what my favorite movie is. I'd have to give some serious thought to that.
You'd have to give some serious thought. Okay. Let's see. What's your favorite smell?
You.
Me? Okay. Who's your best friend?
You.
Hmm. Yeah, I can't read my writing right here. Oh, decade. I had that one up there already. Your favorite YouTube channel? You don't even watch YouTube.
No.
Probably your favorite YouTube channel, because you always watched This Old House
Yeah, This Old House. I
and
like that one.
and anything to do with wood crafting. And he watched. Speaking of his building, he made a chicken tractor. A chicken tractor it was 4 feet, or it is 4 feet by 10 feet square rectangle, and it's like a little chicken coop, but you put the chickens on it, but it's on wheels. So the chickens have got, he would leave the chickens in one spot for, maybe 6 weeks or so, and then he would move it to another spot. Once you move that chicken tractor, you've got a 4 foot by 10 foot plot of land that is completely dug up,
And fertilized to no end.
fertilized, and ready for a garden. Perfectly ready for a garden. And then the chickens are working on the next one, which we're planning to get chickens again and put them in that chicken tractor. But the chicken tractor he built watching YouTube channel.
Yeah, I did. I watched them.
He,
Watched somebody build it on YouTube.
and so he watched quite a few different, because he was wanting to build a chicken tractor, and so he watched quite a few different videos of different people building these chicken tractors, because he knew that's what he wanted. And so then when he found the one he liked the best, that's the one he built. And so he would watch, like, every bit. He went and to found exactly what materials he needed. I need this many 2x4s and this many nails and this whatever he needed. And it's a nice. This thing is amazing. He's probably got $300 worth of product in there or more. But and he built it perfect. And watching a YouTube. Once he got one part of it done, then he'd come and he'd watch the YouTube and make sure he had the right measurements and everything, and then he'd go outside and build it. Would it take you about 6 months to build that whole thing? Did it take you that long?
I don't think it took that long, but it took a while.
It took a while, and he actually gave it away. He told the neighbor they could have it if they wanted it, but they never did come get it. I don't guess they really seen the value of that thing. So now we've decided between us and Tommy Sue, our daughter, we've decided we're going to, because he's got it up on blocks right now, so it's just not sitting down on the ground and to deteriorate or whatever, because we haven't had chickens now for about 2 years, right?
Yeah, well, maybe longer than that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But yeah, it's got wheels on the back, so you lift up the front with a rope. It's got a rope on the front. You just lift that up and pull it to a new place on the property, and it's got coops inside, so they got a place to nest and lay their eggs, and critters can't get in and hurt them, so it's a safe place for them. So pretty neat little thing to have if you got chickens.
And you on the back, you just open these doors up, and right there is the egg nest. You pull the eggs out, and then on the other end, you lift the thing up, and that's where you go and you feed them and water them. He did have automatic waters in them, an automatic watering system. He's put that in there too, but most of the time they just liked their water in a watering bucket, didn't they?
Yeah.
They didn't really take to those little cups in that watering system thing. But anyway, I think that's all the questions I have for you. Let me see. Was that the end? Yeah, that was it.
Oh, okay.
And so,
well, that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of fun to go through. It's what's your favorite beach?
Hernando Beach.
No, it.
Down that way.
And why is that your favorite beach?
That's where we met.
I knew you'd say that. That's the right answer. We first met at Hudson Beach.
Hudson Beach.
Hudson Beach. That's where we first met, face to face. We knew each other before we met there at the beach, and but we went when we first wanted to actually meet in real life. We decided to meet in a safe place because he didn't know if I was an axe murderer, and I didn't know if he was an axe murderer, and he could have been the chainsaw killer or something.
Yeah, that's true.
So we met at a safe place.
Yeah, I lived in Orlando then.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. You never lived in Orlando.
Yes, I did.
You lived in Lakeland.
I thought it was Orlando. Hmm.
Well, Orlando's not too far from Lakeland, about 100 miles.
Florida's not even 100 miles wide.
Oh yeah, we'll let it be Orlando. But anyhow, yeah, Orlando is in Florida. He lived in Lakeland at the time.
Yeah.
It was a good hour and a half drive for him to come all the way. He didn't actually live. He was staying there with his sister at the time, but he actually had his home was right there in Spring Hill. It was next door almost. Well, in Spring Hill, I guess. Do you like his shirt? Do you see what it says? I smile because
Finally drove me
you've
all
all
crazy.
yeah. I smile because you've all finally driven me crazy. He's got some good shirts. Okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah, that's it. Because y'all driven me crazy. Oh, we got to read something before we hang up the phone. Where did I put my book? Okay. We're going to read You Are Stronger Than You Know. Words of hope and encouragement for someone living with a chronic illness. Let me just open it up right here. It says, hold on to the good things in life. Life continues around us even when our troubles seem to stop time. There is a good life. There is good in life every day. Take a few minutes to distract yourself from your concerns, long enough to draw strength from a tree or find pleasure in a bird's song, return a smile. Realize that life is a series of levels, cycles, and ups and downs, some easy, some challenging.
Through it all, we learn, we grow strong in faith, we mature in understanding. The difficult times are often the best teachers, and there is good to be found in all situations. Reach for the good, be strong, and don't give up.
And that was written by who?
Pamela Owens Renfro.
Very good word. She must have been a smart little lady to write them words. Thank you, Papa. That was fun.
If it was.
That was
If
fun.
it was.
But it was kind of testing our memory.
Yeah.
Really testing our memory.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it would be that taxing on the brain. Because you got to remember stuff to be. Now I've heard a couple others do this already, and on video, and I don't think they had as much trouble as with it.
Well, see, when you get up into your 70s like we are, your memory's not as good as it used to be.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, I kind of forget to go wash the dishes. I gotta wash the dishes today. I put them in a pan of water so they're soaking, so they shouldn't be too hard. All right. Okay. God bless you all. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and bring you back to the next video, safe and sound and happy and healthy. Okay. God bless you all.
Thank you all for watching.